Hello and welcome back everybody to the channel. This channel we've been working on how to start a business and how to get things moving for an idea that people may have to get started in business. A couple of my friends had asked, hey, how did you do this? How did you do that? And I tried to explain a couple of times. Sometimes it's easy to show people. Same thing I do when I can't figure out something. I go right to YouTube, find a way to change the headlight in the car. Same principle. Previous videos we talked about starting the business through like LegalZoom or using Zim Business to get everything started that you need. But we also showed videos of going to the Secretary of State and getting your business started while also going to the IRS and getting your EIN. If you didn't get a chance to check any of those out, I'm going to post them up here somewhere. I always get that wrong, but we'll post them up there. And as the video goes along, today we're going to talk about doing things in Canva because I develop children's books and had to have ideas for designs and work out social media and try and figure all this stuff out. And I'm a little older, so we're trying to figure out how this went. And I figured it'd just be easier to show people. Today we're going to talk about Canva. If you don't have some kind of design software like Affinity Designer, which I'll have in future videos to show people how to do different basic designs. But today I'm just going to kind of go over some of the aspects, nothing real technical, just small things in Canva that if you're just getting started in some type of design business, that you could use what Canva has for the free version, but there's also a cost version to allow more options, in which case I'll show you what those are and what you can move on to those. But before we move along, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button. I need support for doing these and getting help out there so the channel comes up more often. Let's get started. As we were talking about, this is Canva up on the screen. You can see it, easy to get to. You can usually just type in Canva and it will pop up right here to get you what you need. You have different little areas, what you can have for in business and design the spotlight. It gives you different visual documents, photos, print, marketing stuff. Very easy to go into. Like I said, sometimes it's just easier to look at what you have. In this particular effort, something you might need in business for marketing solutions, content you may use. When using their content, make sure and read the rules for using the content. Don't just grab something, throw it on a shirt, and start selling it. That would be incorrect. You have to make a modification or a change, but read their instructions for the rules and their approvals for using stuff for profit. Again, not a lawyer, don't have a law firm, just trying to give friendly advice on ways to get things started. You can also do it if you're in education. It tells you different things teachers and schools and students can use, and free teacher resources. It's pretty simple to use. My younger daughter started working with it, and she's designing things that she wants to get out there, things she likes and figures her friends would like, right? And right now, I don't have a clue what most kids would like in that particular retrospect of what looks good, what looks cool and hip, right? So it doesn't always work. So I'm letting her design some things. You can see some of her stuff down here. She was kind of going through and building some different things and making changes and just playing with it. And if she's able to play with it, it's pretty simple and easy. And they store over here in your projects. But today, let's say you're trying to work on an Instagram post. You have Instagram and you want to have a reel. You don't really have something big, or you don't want to get on camera, or you don't want to have do different things. You just click on that particular block right there. It kind of helps you get started. And as that's loading, you can see your work area is here, and your ideas are here, your templates and stuff. And let's say you want to use a video, so it almost counts as a reel, right? Type in video, and the different videos will come up. And you don't have to have a video. You can easily do a photo or something if you're just trying to show something out there and you just want to post it on Instagram for people to see and read. Let's say you want to use this simple one. Just kind of grab it, drag it, drop it in. And again, you don't want to just put what we show on the screen right now out there, right? It's better to make changes, right? You want to come in here, maybe change the word, bees, knees. Of course, I hit another button down below and it's causing confusion. Now we'll put bees with a Z, knees, right? Stuff, discounts, all right? You can do something like that. And of course, you know, that was the easy part because the text block was already in the space, you know, but maybe you want to, it looks better over here. You want it right there because you're going to put some other stuff down here. So you've already changed the design a little bit. You know, one, you've changed the wording, you've moved the location. So it's not the same as it was when you got started. You know, it's kind of one of them rules. As I said, read the instructions and the their legal stuff for using their stuff. But you could also go in here and you can change the different fonts, right? You want to Lege Sparkman here, and then you want to change the color over here and make it a purple or something, right? Which is now hard to read, of course, but that was the intention, to show, hey, you can easily change the color. Didn't like that color, you can always kick it back, like a back button, some things, right? There. You can hit the back button in case you made a mistake. So there you go. It just put it back to what it was. Some other things that you can also do is you can change and animate how it comes in. You know, it'll rise up like it just did, or it'll pan out. Pan in. It'll pop up. Maybe you want to do the typewriter as it's playing, right? It'll just sit there and type out the words you had already typed. Block design like this. You can pick up anything you definitely want. You can put effects into it. Put in some cool brightness. You can see how it got brighter right there, or just none, right? It lets you choose a variety of things, and this is pretty simple to use and pretty easy. But we want to go back and, you know, when you're looking at the different pieces, you know, when you look at these things that says Pro right here, this is one in the paid accounts for Canva. So in order to use, say, this particular video, you'd need to have the monthly payment going on. But if you don't, like the one I grabbed, it didn't have the Pro, so you're able to grab that and make little changes to it. This one here. There's a few other ones that don't have the little crown, right? That's their piece that, hey, if you have a Pro account, you can use these. But if not, then you have to use these others. What you've seen, the one I grabbed, again, did not have it. So easily to use. The other pieces you got is you may want to put some elements in there and anything you may like. As they pop up over here, you want to throw a popping finger right there to kind of point out something. If you had something you wanted to point out right there, you wanted them to click right there. Different line art, designs, and everything else. You like this little thing right here. You know, put that in the center. There you go. Add whatever accents you want to it. Loads of stuff here. Different photos you may want to throw in there that you can put in here. Again, use what you need. This one's a Pro. That one's a Pro. That one is not. So you can find these different things. You just got to look. There's all kinds of designs that you can use and keep. If you decide, hey, I'm done right here, and you move on to something else, it'll just go into your projects file. That's what we're showing you, which is right here. And you can easily pull it back up later. But one of the things, like if you want to take this exactly like it was today, you can download it and then upload it onto your social media, or you can easily select more and put it in like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and all that right here, straight from the site. So, you know, it'll help you pop in those different pieces. So again, this is some little tricks in the trade we wanted to show you real quick. There's ways to do things, whether it's postcards, and we'll hit the home button, whether you're trying to build postcards, journals, social media posts, any of that particular stuff, that you can do things without having a paid account or software to do it with, which allows you to have that freedom to be able to start something without spending a lot of money. And so that's one of the different pieces. As you can see, these are some of my different designs that I built in here for my A+ content on my books that go in Amazon. That allows me, I use this particular site for doing this. Could have built this in Affinity, it's been an easy. But sometimes it's just easier to come here and grab stuff that you're allowed and make changes and add your designs in and put those particular things out to make it quicker, cheaper, faster, and everything else. Again, read all the requirements and tasks. to be able to understand what you can use, sell, and everything else for businesses before you go out there trying to put stuff on t-shirts, stuff like that. That way you know what their regulations are, basically. Again, not a lawyer, don't have a law firm, so I can't give a legal advice. But if you seek that, go ahead and get a lawyer to figure out these things. But you'll see a lot of people using this same stuff as they're doing their ventures. So hopefully this helps out, and this will lead to the next. I think the next ones we're probably going to do is go look at Creative Fabrica, which allows you to pull different designs and characters and different kinds of workbooks and stuff like that, which is good to get going and moving, and even sometimes just give you an idea on what do I want to do next, right? Sometimes you got to get over that block. But I hope you've enjoyed this, and that you liked what you saw. And if you have any questions, by all means leave comments, please, so that way we can answer them and then get more information out. If you'd like to see more videos kind of like this, let me know. We'll design something else like a book or something. All right, thank y'all. Y'all have a good day.